This video will show you how you can add or delete a group on your quote in eStore. So I have an existing quote open here, and you can see I have one group set up already for the Bellevue, Pinnacle, and Linen. And by group, I mean this top global model section where your product configuration is all filled in. So if you need to, you can add additional groups that may be in different finishes or different styles or any other different product configuration from your first group here. So to start, we're going to click this button at the top that says Add Group. And then we're going to get a new group down here at the bottom. And we're going to start by adding a global. You always want to add a global first. We call it a global model. Basically, it's all this product configuration that you have set up for your product. So you're always going to click this top Add button when you get this little pop-up for a global model. And make sure you add your global first before you add product, because if you go straight to add product, it's going to ask you to configure every single cabinet as you go, whereas starting with a global first, it will copy that global down to all of the products that you add to the quote. So when I come into this product configuration screen, it has in it my previous selections from my first group. So you can just go in and change whichever selections are different. So you can switch it to a different door style. You can switch it to a different finish. And then just hit apply at the bottom. And it will make any changes necessary here. And then we can hit finish. And that's going to start a new group for the Rossiter Espresso. And it automatically brings you to the page where you enter in your list of products. So this first column is not for your products, it's for your tag number. This could be a bath. You're going to have a default quantity of 1 here, so you only have to change that if you want more than 1. And then you can key in your products in this product code column to the right. I'm going to use my tab button to tab over to the tag number field. That will populate automatically for me as long as I put my cursor in there. And then I'll tab back over to my product code to key in any additional items. So I use either the tab button or my mouse to go through these fields. If you hit the enter button, it will stop and process every single line individually every time you hit enter. So I like to key in the list of items, and then once I get to the bottom, you can hit enter, or you can scroll to the bottom of the page and click add. And all of those items will be added to your quote. So once you're done adding all of your items, you can hit return to quote at the top here. And if I scroll to my right, all of my totals are updated. This now includes both of those groups. And if I scroll down, you can see here's my first group, and my second group starts right below it. And these are all the cabinets I added. You'll also notice if you have more than one group, you'll see global subtotals pop up as well. If you need to delete a group, there's a little checkbox to the left-hand side of this global model section. And if you click on it, it'll highlight all the cabinets underneath that specific global model group. And you can just hit your delete button at the top. And that will delete the entire group. Now we just have the second group that was added. And you can continue to add groups. You can have 5 groups on one quote. You could have 10 groups on one quote. However many you need, you can just continue to hit add group to add on additional groups.